Hey everybody, welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV. Tonight we're talking Prison Break, Episode 4, The Prisoner's Dilemma. On tonight's episode, it was Jacob. Where the hell is Sucre? My God, bring him back! Sorry. Reunited and it feels so good. And Lincoln reprises his role as the Tic Tac Man. Stick around, we're gonna talk about it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin!
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Welcome.
Yeah.
Lincoln's got royalty.
Hey, nice.
Lincoln never runs out of money either. Link always has money. Always has a dollar bill for the kid in a Tic Tac box. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Don't get me started.
What we do on Prison Break?
I minored in rapping in college.
Yeah, I'm your hype man right here.
Thank you.
Yeah. What?
I have nothing else. Okay, hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV. Prison Break, of course, is what we're going to be talking about tonight. A lot happened in the episode.
It did.
I want to start off with something fun that we did last week that I think I'm going to bring back for one more week.
Whoa, wait.
Yep.
Wait.
What's that?
Wait.
Okay, I'm going to wait. You tell me what's going on.
A super fan here with us that is going to be joining our panel, Miss MJ.
Oh, we're going to do that. I'm so sorry.
World meet Miss MJ.
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram, MJ, that media girl with a U, and I'm a Prison Break fan. I'm so happy this show is back. Y'all just don't understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have to say, unfortunately, Dominique is no longer with us. She's phenomenal, and you guys can still follow her at Dominique Cerrito. But,
I know we still have to introduce ourselves. I was just gonna let it all slide, like they did on like with Al Bundy and that show when they got a new character. They didn't even mention that there was a new person. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna
who is this amazing woman?
Hey, where's the new mom on the Fresh Prince? It's the same mom.
I was just thinking
That's what I was trying to do. Candy ruined it.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited. We've been trying to get this woman on the show for forever.
All right, our engineer's freaking out. Anthony's like, I gotta put my names up. All right, here we go. I'm Dan Lindgren. You can follow me at the Dan Lindgren on Instagram and Twitter, and then it's gonna flash on the screen like, woo, follow me, woo. Candy, you're up.
Hey guys, fine, it's my turn, right?
I guess
hey
so,
guys,
yeah.
so what's going on? It's Miss Candy Marie. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Candy Marie and on Twitter at Sweet Candor TV. Let's go.
And again, I'm MJ. You can find me on Instagram at MJ, that media girl with a U.
Put her name up there twice. We get that extra promotion. Get it up there.
Follow me.
Yes.
All right, so last week we did a hashtag of the episode, and it went really well, and it was a lot of fun. So we're going to do that again, guys. All you have to do is write in the live tweet right now, put in a hashtag, a phrase, whatever you want that best describes the episode. We're going to vote on it. Make sure you add your handle in there. And the winner next week, possibly, we're going to have you Skype in and talk to us. The winner of tonight's hashtag game.
Look, they're ready. They're already hashtagging. Our boy Steven Sewin from last week. He said, hashtag bring back Sucre.
He just knows it's in my heart that I want this to happen.
And Alexander, our boy Alexander, hashtag one more week.
Yeah. I want like hashtag reunited and it feels so good. But in a brotherly way.
Okay.
Because they're brothers.
That seemed a little sexual.
Yeah. All right, so I have an announcement.
Okay.
I decided last week to reach out on Twitter to pretty much every actor on the show. Now this is great. I tried to direct message them.
Okay.
And Twitter would not allow me to do this, I assume, because they have that specially blocked because they probably get hit up all the time by super fans, which I am. So I just wrote directly on my wall with them, with their handle tagged and everything. And I copy pasted each name in and said, we want you to be on the show.
Nice.
And I got a bite.
Who?
Not just any bite.
Oh.
A big bite.
Oh my God.
Now, it's not confirmed yet, but I got a hold of their publicist. The publicist hit me up, and now we're emailing back and forth, and they're double-checking with someone. What's up?
Somebody from the live chat said teabag.
Why would they guess teabag, do you think?
I don't know.
Is it T-Bag?
Do you want to make a guess before I tell you?
Teabag.
Okay.
Scofield?
Schofield. It is teabag. Robert Nepper. He talked to his publicist, and they hit us back, and hopefully in the next couple weeks we might get Robert on here.
That is amazing.
They asked me what the show is about, what he'd be talking about, and I gave him all the information, and we'll find out. So now this is what I want you guys to do at home. Throw his handle. It's Robert_Nepper. Throw it onto your Twitter and say, "Man, we'd love to have you on the AfterBuzz after show. We'd love it." Like don't say that he's already on it because he's not on it yet.
Yeah.
But say we'd love to. I'm sorry, I'm spitting all over the place. I'm so excited. Say we'd love to have you on the show AfterBuzz at AfterBuzz TV. So that'd be great. Thanks, guys.
And you know what? I want everybody out there just to put in the live chat hashtag Dan, you're the man.
What? Oh man.
Hashtag
Dan the man.
You're the man.
Oh my
They put
god.
hashtag
Thank
Jacob.
you so much.
Jacob is a traitor.
It hasn't. Well, of course, we're gonna get to that. It hasn't happened yet, though, so don't call me the man yet. Let's start off a little slower. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Jacob and how we all called that he was the.
I hate that guy.
In theory, is he Poseidon? Do we think?
hate
Should we
him.
ask if he's Poseidon? I know you've been saying it since week one.
Poseidon.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
Poseidon.
convinced he is. Yeah.
It's really funny too, because in the first one of the first things I wrote down is Kellerman Poseidon? Is Jacob? Who the hell is Poseidon? Is what I wrote. Is Jacob Poseidon? Obviously, Kellerman's probably not Poseidon unless we're faking another death there.
Kellerman is dead. That's what Kellerman is.
I didn't think he was gonna die so early. I didn't even think he was gonna die. But for him to die so early, I was very, very surprised.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
shocked.
disappointing.
I didn't want him to die.
I didn't realize he was such a health nut, eating all that kale. Had a kale and banana smoothie. Is that what you do? I'm not a fan of
I don't
kale.
eat
I think
kale.
it tastes
well,
like.
I never had kale.
You never had
No.
kale?
You never had kale?
You gotta try kale. It's awful.
Kale is great.
Oh God, yes.
Did you say it's awful?
Oh, it's awful. Yeah.
It's so healthy.
Live tweeting right now if you think kale is awful or awesome. Use either a word.
You know, Kellerman was onto something. He just wanted to drop some knowledge before he left the world. You know what I'm saying?
And he, when he said that to the killer guy, it like hit him. Like, what am I?
Oh, absolutely.
Did you notice that?
That look on his face, and you know what? Now he needs to watch his back because the blondie, she's
a
onto
spec.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All she needs is one little inclination that your mind is starting to wonder. She's probably gonna kill him off. That listen to me. At the end of the episode,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. At the end of the season,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna be dead by her hands.
Who's that? You're saying Teabag is gonna be dead?
No.
Jacob?
No. Guys, he's not paying attention.
Who is it? Who's gonna be dead?
I'm talking about
I don't
the
know
killer. The killer, because you remember, okay, right before he killed Kellerman, Kellerman said something to him. He said, what did he say? The enemy of my enemy is
Oh, and
my
he said
friend.
nothing. Right. So you think she's gonna kill? Oh, his name, by the way, is Van Gogh.
Thank
So you
you.
think that?
okay.
And her name is A&W.
That- I
Because I
don't
pay
care about their
attention. See, I
names.
was
They're
paying
the
attention.
bad
Oh,
guys.
okay.
So you're saying that A&W, the blonde chick, is gonna kill Van Gogh, the one that killed Kellerman.
I don't agree. I don't know if she's gonna kill him, but I think
That's what you think, though?
Yeah,
Candy?
she thinks
okay,
that.
okay. That's fine.
I think they might come to a time where they try to kill each other because he gonna turn right like Kellerman did.
Right.
I mean, they
But
definitely.
it took a lot of
they're
seasons
not
for
being-
Kellerman to go right.
Van Gogh and
Right, right.
A&W are not being 100% honest with each other, so sure, maybe she kills him.
We'll see, guys.
Or try to kill.
We'll see.
Right. C-Note wants to leave Michael. What the hell, C-Note? I mean, we barely see him in the episode, but at the beginning he's like, oh, let's just go. We gotta leave. And Lincoln's like, what, dude? I gotta save my... I came all the way here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go after my brother.
He has a family that he has to think about.
That he hasn't mentioned this
We
entire
don't
season.
even know if he's still with
And
them.
not to mention, you have to also think about
Still
it
has a
like
daughter,
this.
though, in theory.
He can do more with him gone and back to the States.
No.
No, I think so. I think so because they still need somebody on the ground. They have Sarah over there. They have Teabag, but I think they do need somebody else over there.
Oh, you know who that should be?
Who?
Sucre. What the hell? Get him a direct flight over here. Let's go.
You know what? I love the.
Sucre gonna come back. He's gonna come
at the
back.
right time. We just
Yeah,
have to be patient.
Sucre always come back when Michael needed.
The right time is every episode this season. All right, that's the right time for me. I'm a little upset. Are we getting any new hashtags on the best?
Yes, yes.
What else we got?
Hashtag Kale killed Kellerman.
That's great. That's the one. See?
Alexander said hashtag the mask will unveil.
Oh my god.
What else? You know, they're still hashtagging. Let's see what else is going on.
In a
Let's talk about the rest
world
of the
where
show.
kale kills.
I know Ivan, our boy Ivan is active like always. He said Michael and C-Note were never really that close when you think about it.
Yeah, kinda. They wasn't.
Yeah.
He still went all the way out here to help him,
he's
though.
loyal though.
He's not gonna get himself killed though for this.
Yeah, but he's gonna take those people. Will try to take them back to.
That's where Lincoln left it with him, right? Is that he's
Yeah,
taking
right.
everybody on that last final flight, but saved 2 seats.
Save 2 seats.
But the best part is that Michael's got like a group of people with him.
Right.
Like, what are we gonna sit in each other's laps? That could be cute, but probably not. But I guess But here's the thing, though: if it's the last plane out, aren't they just gonna shove everybody they can get on that damn plane? Like, do they really have to be buckled in? Does it really need a stewardess being like, these are the
Nah.
safety locks? Like these, if you are here, you need a.
Also has the city on lock. They better hurry up and get the hell out of there.
Right.
Yeah, the episode last week, I never seen Michael like this. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Because he doesn't have a plan. He's really just going with the flow. If you think about it, he
So-
always has a plan.
Yeah, so this week I was just like, what's gonna happen with Michael? Like, are you gonna get out of here? I had so many questions.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him get like frustrated before, but he was like raising his voice. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh
He made a
man.
few videos for his son. Like,
And when it found
keeps
out,
making videos.
I was like, fuck.
Is that what you said?
That's what I was there for.
If the audio didn't pick that up, that word was no, I can't say it. Hey, so of course the S is in Ramal's cell. Hashtag
Oh, yeah.
so
Of
prison
course
break.
it would
Right,
be. I knew
right.
it was gonna be there. Like, come on, that was a giveaway.
Well,
Like it would have been too easy if it were not in his cell. Like, if it would have been in anybody else's cell, I would have been like, this is some BS.
did you like Whip's commentary that entire time? He's just in the background like, oh, they're coming! Oh my God, they're here! He's like the highest pitch, weirdest. Because I'm not a huge fan of the Whip character. I like him at the end of this episode, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But like, he was just screaming ridiculous.
No,
like,
he was
being
the
a-
commentary. He was
freaking
like,
out the
in
entire
the window.
time.
No, you need to hurry up. Oh, it's like a Mexican soap opera out here.
His voice went up like an octave too when
I
he
was
was doing
like,
all of it too.
oh my gosh, please get out of here.
What's up, Candy? You are staring at that computer like
No,
you
I'm
want
just
to tell
looking
us
at these
something.
hashtags. The hashtags are coming in.
Man, they're flying
we
in.
have the best fan base ever. They're always active, always keeping them coming. Another hashtag, just want to throw it out there. Hashtag reunion stole the show.
Right. I mean, that was obviously it was my favorite part of the whole episode. Like that's what got me like, oh my God, they're back together. And then obviously finding out Jacob's in theory the bad guy, or at least talking with the bad guys. We don't know yet, but yeah.
It's implied.
It's implied. How old is that prison? Like,
prison's
why
whoa.
can't Cross was starting to like he could have just. He had the machine gun, and instead of just undoing like busting out the lock with that machine gun and just getting everyone like let's just go. He's like, no, I really gotta get Ramal because he's my food ticket now. If I don't catch him,
I hate that
Cross
guy.
was
That
a
guy is
mo
so
in that,
annoying
man.
and
He
so
was killing
emotional.
me.
I wasn't. No, I feel like when they showed when he was saying when Michael was saying the person that he tried to break out with last time, which was what's his name?
Whip.
Whip. No, not Whip. The guy with the gun.
Oh, Cross. No, he tried to break out with Cross.
Yeah,
They
and
were
he
in the other
wouldn't-
cell.
Yeah, and he wouldn't do
Solitary.
it. And he wouldn't do it. So now he like so mad that he didn't
I
try to say.
hate him.
And I was just like,
Can he just get killed already? Like, seriously. Like, he's just an emotional baby.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he got mad because they weren't gonna break out with him. Then his brother got killed, which is his fault.
Right.
His
Yeah.
brother got killed because he put his brother first, and his
Yeah.
brother got shot. So I was so happy when his brother got shot. And I know that's
I
really
wasn't
bad to
happy.
say.
Oh my
I wasn't
God.
happy.
I'm so angry, and I'm sick of this guy.
Back away from Candy. See, I'm going out there.
Look, if you guys are sick of this Cross character too, please put this in the chat. I don't want to
if
be
he
alone.
just would have went with Michael, he could have broke out the first time when they was in
That's
solitary,
it.
and now
That's
he
it.
all mad.
He just needs to make better choices.
Honestly, who's gonna stand up for
brought that on
Cross and be
himself.
like, "Oh, I love Cross, and I think his nickname is so original because he has a cross tattoo on his chest."
Thanks, Ivan. Cross is a moron.
I'm like, "Oh, see, look at Candy getting all fired up." My God.
Pissed off.
Oh my God.
Sick of your crap, Ivan. No, not Ivan. Cross. I'm just.
No, we like you, Ivan. We like you.
Ivan, you're great. That Cross
This
guy.
is so Michael too. He took a string off his uniform every day for 4 years.
I know. I said,
And that's what's up in his plan in the Come on, Michael.
and he just so happened to keep you right there.
He's like, it's right. And the guard forgot a spoon one time. And I took advantage of that.
I'm done with you in this
That's
voice.
so.
You don't like my
Scofield.
voice? I just made it up.
It's hilarious.
It's my it's like my movie announcer voice.
Why
Remember
does it
that?
have to be lisp?
No,
Why does
it's
it
almost
have
like
to
it's
be
like in a world where prisons get broken
You-
out of.
that voice
a
sound like from
man.
Scream or something.
It sounds
like
like-
one
Oh,
of those
no.
scary movies.
That's not what I'm going for.
Or with the
sound like
scary
T-Bag.
movies.
At home, tell me what my voice sounds like. By the way, have you heard Robert Never Talk in real life? He does like a million voices.
No.
So like his real voice, he's in the Hunger Games as well, which I want to talk to him about if he comes on the show. But his voice in Hunger Games, and then his voice in Prison Break, and then his real voice, all completely different, and yet all
I love it.
100% believable as like that could be his real voice.
I love it.
Very impressed by that. So if you go on YouTube and start looking up Hunger Games, or just interviews with Robert as himself, you're like, dude, who's this guy?
Oh my god, I love it.
He's so awesome.
I love
Like
it.
he's doing so many things.
I will say this though.
Yeah.
I do want to make an announcement.
Oh my
That
God.
moving forward,
You're pregnant.
no.
No, you're getting married.
No.
you're interested in going on a date.
No, stop.
With
okay, listen. From now on, as you guys all know, I appreciate T-Bag's character.
Oh no!
But forevermore, he will forever be known as Theodore Bagwell to me.
Oh
and I
my
will address
God.
him, and I will address him as such.
You will undress him or address him?
And I would appreciate.
She's in love with T-Bag. She's in love with this guy.
I am not in love with him because he is a child molester, and he's also a killer. And I do not support the things that he has done in the past. But he has turned over a new leaf.
Girl,
and
he's been out of jail 5.5 seconds. How we know?
But
a
I just want
new
to say,
tea leaf, tea bag.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop there. But I just want to say that his character is very important, and he's turned over a new leaf, and he's going.
We don't know he turned over a new leaf.
He
says he did. He says he did.
He said he did, but he says a lot.
You know what? I just want to say, if anything is bad, it's Jacob. Jacob is the bad guy. Theodore Bagwell is no longer the bad guy.
I'm not convinced of that.
The writers are so
I'm
smart.
not convinced.
You're not convinced?
That T-Bag, no. He always say he changed every season. Every season. He
T-Bag is going to do what's best for him, good or bad. If he does something good, it's to benefit him. If he's going to do something bad in this next 5 episodes, it's going to be to help him get what he wants.
Exactly. He's all about
Doesn't
himself.
matter. Right. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
That's what's
guys,
going to happen.
whatever.
He
I just
can't
wait
be
to have Theodore on the show.
Oh, see, we're talking like he's coming on.
He's coming.
I've gotten emails passed along back and forth to me and to the guest relations people here at AfterBuzz TV.
Okay, Prison
I
Break
sound so
Nation, this is
professional when
where
I say
you
these
come
things.
in and you start tweeting him and adding him so that we can get Mr. Theodore Bagwell onto the show.
Yes. T-Bag calls 911. Ha 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 ha.
That was funny. He's funny. He adds the comic relief that we need on this show. And that's why I appreciate it. It's him, Sucre, and really that's it. You know what? Ja kind of did it a little bit for me this episode.
Oh, let's talk about Ja. Ja is played by... Why are you looking like you're...
Because I want to know what she has to say about Ja.
Oh, okay, go. I'm sorry. I had something to say.
Which one is Ja again?
He's the Korean guy.
He's the guy with the drug.
Oh, yeah,
You sure you still want her to say something about Ja?
I remember now. He's a new person.
Yes.
He's not an OG. He's not an OG.
He's not an OG.
I wasn't expecting, how did Ramal know that Scofield sent him to the place to get the weapons? I didn't know that he knew. I was confused on how.
Oh, to get the guns, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly thought that Michael was trading on Ja because Ja's a junkie. And, the writers were smart. They made it look like Ja was trying to get the pills. And they were showing the backstory there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. Until he opened up the letter. And then when they pulled up, I was like, how did he know?
Even when he opened up the letter, I kind of thought he stole it from Michael at first.
Yeah.
No, I knew.
Now we know Michael gave it to him, obviously. But,
yeah, when he opened up the letter, this is so Michael Scofield right there. I was like, he's so smart.
I love it.
He's so smart.
We also can't forget that Abu Ramal is smart as well. That's why he is a leader. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention,
Possibly
he's been locked
was.
up in this prison with Michael for how long?
They was in
exactly
4 years together?
4 years. So he knows this man. He knows what he's capable of doing, and he knows how intelligent he is. So we can't sleep on the fact that Abu Ramal has been around this guy. Now, rest in peace, Abu Ramal.
Well, we don't know if he's dead either. He's probably. I thought his eye was going to open when they had the close up going in on him.
He's dead.
I was like, his eyes
Whip
going.
came through in the clutch, and he was the whip. He was the whip hand. He finally stepped up. Because I was wondering, when the hell is Whip going to step up as the whip man?
Well,
and he finally stepped up.
Which brings us to the next thing, which I wanted to talk about, which was I actually started to like Whip when he cut the scene almost. It felt like it was a director's cut, and we were going to hear ding ding, and the cameras were going to come in from the sides. When they were all at the final almost battle scene where he's up there where Dominic Purcell's up there with the machine gun. He's
yeah.
And he's like, cut. He almost says cut. He almost cuts the scene.
He was like, I got more questions. When he said
right,
this,
and it was actually, but it sounded like a director's cut in a movie. When you see it, I was like, oh man, this is actually kind of funny. But then we find out he has this hidden talent of just 1 second flat
when
whipping knives out.
When he was like, no, I got more questions. I was like, what is you doing? Do you want to get shot?
I liked it. You didn't like when Whip did that, Candy?
No, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it.
I'm listening to you, Candy.
I was just like, wow, this guy. Honestly, Whip is crazy. That's why he is the whip hand. Oh, he is definitely crazy. Did you see how he grabbed that knife and stabbed Abu Ramal?
And they just kept filming it. I was like, what is he not gonna help him?
Listen, they are the worst little ISIL soldiers that I have ever seen.
A lot of
you are not real.
There's a lot of knife play in this episode in general. Sid kills the high school bully Cross with the knife as well. So redemption for Sid. He got his high school redemption. He beat up the bully.
He did.
Am I the only one that remembers these things? You guys looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, he killed him. Did he kill him?
He stabbed him, yeah.
Yeah,
Sid
he killed
stabbed Cross and killed him.
Yeah, he killed him.
In the
with
prison.
a shank.
He did, and that was
homemade
such a great
shank.
moment. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, so a lot of knife
I was
knife
so
play.
nervous. I thought that
Knives
Sid
and
was gonna get
shanks.
shot. Did y'all think that? Did you
Did you
think?
what?
I thought that Sid was gonna get shot. I was so nervous. I was like,
Oh,
Lord,
sure, yeah.
please don't let my little baby
I
die.
didn't
Don't
think
let
he
my
was gonna
baby
die. I didn't think he was gonna die.
Don't let my little baby die.
Don't let my little baby die.
You didn't think so?
No, I didn't.
Because I just felt like they keep putting him in a position where he's getting hurt and they're challenging his life. So I'm like, oh my God, please don't let this kid get killed.
I didn't think he was
I
gonna
like
die.
his character.
I was a little worried about the kid with Link. I thought the little kid was gonna maybe. I mean, I don't think Fox would kill a kid like that, but I was like, oh my God, he's putting him in a like really dangerous way by going get the keys from the guy.
Tic Tac Man, go see Bubblegum Man.
Yeah.
That guy, that little kid's cute. He adds a nice little element to the show too.
Yeah, it's a nice little element for sure.
He been sending messages and didn't even know what he's sending it for.
I don't know what's
for
going
some
on.
gum.
He has no idea who he's dealing with right now.
Right. And what's funny, Michael was like he didn't want to be on film because they gonna know who who he is. But then they still end up filming him on the thing showing Ramal dying.
Right, Ramal's men are filming.
Yeah.
Michael.
So
that
now
whole
he
time.
like all on TV and they know he alive and he got out of jail.
Yeah, because the last thing is that Issel declared war against Michael and that whole group. So
yeah,
they're
and so now what's the guy Poseidon? What's his name?
Poseidon.
Poseidon knows that Michael is out and Ramal is dead. So I feel like this gonna cause some more drama going his way.
Are you 100% sure that Poseidon is Jacob?
Okay,
I'm
not 100%.
because he could just be another guy.
I'm not 100. I think 80%.
80%?
He is
Or
Poseidon.
$100%.
working
It's
with
between
it
him
some
and
kind
the
of
Asian
way.
guy. The Asian guy that
what was
does not
that?
have I don't know who this young Asian guy is.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know, but we don't know who this man is.
Good call on that
He just
scene.
got a little baby face.
It's
That's
good.
all I know.
Yeah.
But we don't know anything else about him.
Under over, he shaved 10 times in his whole life.
That's it. He has not
Under over, I
he
gotta
has
choose
not
under over.
hit puberty. He hasn't even hit puberty. But
So
whoever this young guy
under?
is, he's calling some type of shots.
So you're going under with the shaving. All right, let's go. Let's go with some more hashtags real quick.
Oh my God!
Let's
these hashtags.
update it.
Okay, so we have Aisha. Now,
here we
Aisha,
go.
I don't know
Girl
if she's
power.
a new girl power. Salute to shout out to Aisha. She's got a few. She said Michael, meth is enemy.
Michael met his enemy.
Michael met his enemy. Okay, I can't read today. You know what, babe? How about this? Since I'm having issues reading, how about you go ahead and you take over?
Holy hell! All right.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat some popcorn.
All right, there you
enjoy
go.
this moment.
Someone is smart as Michael. Badass Link.
Oh yeah, Link is a badass. I like these hashtags.
All right, shout out to Ivan.
Aisha girl, these these hashtags.
It says Isel, you could do better. Aisha girl, I agree with you 100%. This is the worst group of terrorists that I have ever seen in my life. Isel, how dare you? How dare you sit up there? You allow your leader to get killed. How dare you?
They didn't even try to
You
save
are the
him. They still
laziest
trying
group
to
of
film.
terrorists ever.
Still trying to film.
All right, Kale Kill Kellerman's still my favorite.
Kale Kill Kellerman.
Who came up with that hashtag? That's what I want to
I
go
think
with.
that was Steven. I think that was our boy Steven.
All right. So here we go. I've got some random trivia that I want to throw at you guys.
Okay.
Which actor? This is going to be one of the OGs, the originals.
Okay.
Which actor reprised his role from Prison Break? Obviously, it has to be one of the originals. In one episode of the A&E series Breakout Kings.
I know.
One of the original. Neither did I until I looked it up. I was like, I gotta watch him in this episode. I mean, that's your guess. I'm gonna have everybody else guess in too.
Hey,
so
what do you guys think?
Okay, ask the question one more time.
Okay. Which actor, and everyone live tweeting right now, type it in who you think this was. Which actor reprised his role from Prison Break in an episode of the A&E series Breakout Kings?
I think it's Lincoln or Scofield. I can't remember. I never seen it.
You never saw it.
C-Note.
You're gonna guess C-Note. You gotta make a decision.
know.
Anybody writing in?
I got two decisions: Michael or Lincoln.
All right, we're gonna come back to it. I want to give you guys a fun fact.
Does his name rhyme with Aber and Epper?
So he thinks it's Teabag, clearly. All right.
Shout out to Ivan. Thanks.
Ivan thinks that it is Teabag. Did you guys know, and I think this is very interesting, and I want to get your thoughts on this, that Prison Break is banned in at least 13 prisons because it is considered educational programming for the prisoners.
No, I did not know that.
How funny. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it makes sense though,
Yeah.
especially in season 1 where it takes place entirely inside a prison and Michael is doing some things that possibly
Michael
others
is
could
so
figure
freaking
out.
smart.
Yeah.
And what's funny, when I binge watched this show this summer,
Yeah.
and when supposedly Michael died, and I like literally text my friend, I was like, girl, Michael is not dead. And I Googled the show and I was like, girl, the show is coming back. She was like, you lying, Michael dead. I was like, no, he not, girl.
No, he's not dead.
We didn't see nobody.
No.
We did not see a body. They only implied.
They always do that.
I
mean,
knew
hell,
it,
who knows?
though.
A Boo Ramon might rise from the
Nah, he
dead.
did. Nah, he did.
He's gone.
He did.
His eyes
I think
rolled
he's
back.
dead.
He
I
did.
think Kellerman's dead, unfortunately.
It's so unfortunate. I was actually starting to like Kellerman.
I think we all were.
Yeah.
But I even liked him in season 4 when he
The last
he
season?
gave everyone their freedom at the end of it, except for Teabag, which Teabag brings up in this episode, which
deserved
is
it.
of
Why
course.
didn't you let me go?
Jeez. All right, let's do our best impressions of Teabag
Okay,
right now.
let's
Here we
do
go.
it.
Go around the
Oh
room.
my gosh, I'm horrible at this.
I'll let Candy go first. Maybe you can get a feel for
No,
it.
you
She's
go
so good
first.
at
You
it.
go
No,
first.
you go.
Me? Okay.
Candy's great. Candy's great.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think of a
okay,
line.
I have
He
to
got you.
channel him.
All right, want me?
Okay, so just give me a second.
All right, you channel. I was just gonna go first.
You go first.
He's got like that deep southern accent, but it's also not so southern, and he's just all mad all the time and calling people Huckleberry girl, you gotta get over here and give me some pudding.
You're too good at this.
Is that good? I am.
Yeah, you're so good at it.
All right,
I
here
just
it
said
is.
give you some pudding. Did you
I just made it up. I don't know.
Okay, no more, no more.
right, no
We're done.
more for
Because I'm starting to feel like you're starting to turn into Theodore Bagwell.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting turned on because you have such a crush on him. Now you're getting a crush
Oh
on
my
me.
gosh.
Is that what happened?
It's
Oh my
turn.
gosh.
Hey guys. Okay, you know we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop.
Hashtag someday.
Is it my turn or is it your turn?
I don't.
You ready? You
No.
think you got it?
No, I don't got it.
Okay.
I'm not even good at impressions.
All right, Candy, you do yours, and then we're gonna go on to the
channel.
answer.
Let me get my hand ready. This is my Theodore Bagwell.
Use your tongue. He likes to stick out his tongue a little bit too.
Okay, you're
He
being
does.
gross.
He does. That's
You
what he.
know what, guys? Dan is a creep.
No, because Bagwell is a
Hashtag
creep.
creepy Danny.
Well, at the beginning of the episode, I was hashtag Dan the man. Now I'm hashtag creepy Dan.
Hey man, we don't make this up. We just read the comments. That's it.
I feel like you're stalling. Let's go.
Okay, my hand is ready. This is my tea bag hand. Okay.
His left hand is actually the one chopped off. You might want to use the left. There you go. Now you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Here's my hand. I don't want to hit you with my hand, MJ. Okay. Get the hand ready. I should say get the hand ready. Okay, here we go. I am Theodore Bagwell.
See, you had it
The
better.
I
way
am
you-
was good. Keep going. The I am's good.
I am Theodore Bagwell, and I like little boys. and little.
Oh my goodness.
I at least said pudding.
Okay, that's it. That's
Which
it.
actor reprised his
That's
role from Prison Break and Breakout Kings? The
It was
answer is
Teabag.
Teabag. That is
Yeah.
correct, which is
I'm
great because we're
Color.
talking about Teabag. I got another question for you guys. Michael Scofield, original tattoo at Fox River.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that take makeup to put that on his body?
Oh my god.
How many hours? We'll go hours. Just make a throw number.
You know
out.
what?
8 hours. Holy hell.
12.
12 hours. Holy hell.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. 6.
Okay, that's better. All
Okay,
right.
okay,
And
six.
they'll all jump in, but it was around 4
What do you guys think?
4 hours. I'll give that one answer out. This one I'm going to let them answer here because I think everyone's going to like this one.
What? Okay.
All right. The tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, how much would his original Fox River tattoo cost?
Oh wow.
10,000.
$10,000. Candy?
Mm.
Candy Marie?
I'm gonna say in my teabag voice.
Oh, all right.
I think the tattoo cost about $20,000.
$20,000. All right.
I said 10.
And we'll give them a minute to catch up here and write down their answers, and then
Creepy candy.
and that Creepy Candy's got one. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! I had so many more things I want to talk to you guys about. Oh,
Oh, Steven. Shout out to Steven.
What's
Thank you
Steven
so
writing now?
much. You know what? Steven said this. He said, I just want to thank you guys. My grandma passed away yesterday morning.
jeez. Sorry,
and this
Steven.
is the first time I laughed since. Thank you. you know what, Steven, thank you for being a fan and for supporting us. And you know, our prayers go out to you and your family.
Jeez, that's horrible.
Now,
Steven.
Ivan, Aisha, and Alexander, y'all know a tattoo of that much costs way more than $300.
That's the best.
Aisha said 500. Alexander said 1800.
Yeah.
Our boy Steven Suin
Yeah, how did Steven
said
say?
18,000.
All right, well,
What's the number?
Someone out of all those things we just said guessed it completely correct. Right on the
Wow.
dot.
Okay, how much?
And the reward is they get a kiss from me.
Okay, how much?
$20,000. Candy, get the kiss now.
Oh,
Candy, you get a
Aisha
kiss.
said...
That was actually Aisha.
I thought you said 20,000.
You did say 20,000.
I did. Oh, okay.
All right, I can give out
She
multiple
want her
kisses.
kiss.
Aisha, would you like to take this kiss from Dan on
We'll
my
do
behalf?
multiple kisses. It's okay.
That's a lot. 20,000.
I know, right? It's crazy.
I could buy a whole
Now,
car.
we all know Michael's covered in tattoos, right?
Yeah.
If you guys might already have tattoos, but if you wanted to get another tattoo, what would it be of? I want the people at home to also write in what they want.
I don't want any more.
All right, then you're all set. I'm saying people at home then. Candy, you want another tattoo?
You know what?
What would it be of
In
if you
honor
want?
of Prison Break
Oh, what?
and the Bubblegum Man,
oh my god.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of a bubblegum rattling my ass. I'm just joking.
Did the audio pick that
I'm like, what?
It's a joke, guys. I'm just joking.
up? Anthony, flash the lights if the audio picked up her slapping her own butt. Did that actually? Our engineer's gonna flash the lights if the audio picked that up. That was
They
great.
did.
He did. He did.
Flash some more. I don't see any flashing of lights.
You seen it again?
All right, a little bit.
All right, let's come on, guys. Let's come on.
Yeah, so $20,000 was the answer to that. Want to get to predictions now?
Let's
Are
do
we
some
excited to get to
is
predictions?
it time for that already?
Well, it's.
Don't you have any more fun facts?
I have
for
a
us?
million more fun facts.
Okay,
That's
come
not-
on. Let's give the people some fun facts.
All right, fun facts. The inmates. The inmates are all named, or like 5 of them, or 4 of them, are named after politicians, presidents, old school people. Can you name the inmates? Sure, you can. Think
If you
about
just
their
said
names.
Politicians and
Politicians and presidents and famous people.
Trump.
I
Is that-
wasn't.
Which character on the show is named Trump? They're gonna start tweeting. They know the answer to these. Think about the names of the main characters, not their actor name, their character name, and which one is a president. Come on. You said them tonight.
Lincoln.
Lincoln, Abraham. So Lincoln Burrows is named after
You
Abraham
said
Lincoln.
prisoners. He's not
I
a
said-
prisoner.
Yeah,
I
you said
said-
inmates.
I said.
did.
I said
Inmates.
which inmates are named
Lincoln
after.
is
He's not an inmate.
Did y'all not watch season 1?
Not right now.
We
We're
talking about season. This season.
This show's been on for 11 years,
We're
ladies.
talking but he is no longer a prisoner. He was
All right,
pardoned.
Ladies, which characters on the show? I think they all at home understood what I was going after.
No, they didn't.
All right.
If you guys understood what he was trying to say,
Steven, I
put
know
this in the
you
live
did.
chat.
Steven, don't let me down. Me and you and Sucre go way back.
Steven, look at me, Steven.
No, don't let.
Steven.
Oh God, the
Whose
lady's
side are
gonna
you
get
on?
on.
Please be on the right side, Steven.
Anyways, which characters on the show are named after presidents or politicians? We got one, and it's Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln. You're just gonna look at they're telling it. What else did they say?
They're
Michael.
not.
Michael Scofield is named after a guy named Edward Scofield, who was a who the heck was he? He was a governor of Wisconsin back at like the turn of the century.
Well, we can't forget about Theodore Bagwell.
Theodore Bagwell, yeah, because you're looking now at this,
Thanks,
was
Aisha.
named after
Now, that's gonna be my next one.
Theodore Roosevelt. Yes, that's correct. And then
Thanks, Aisha.
there is one more character. He was a politician. He was an inventor. He was on the episode tonight. Come on.
I'm not good in
Did
history.
anyone else write in? His
no.
nickname is C-Note.
C-Note.
Yeah, but what's his real name is Benjamin Miles Franklin. He's named
Like,
after
C-Note.
Benjamin Franklin, guys, is our final answer, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mac Turbo said what? What did Mac Turbo say?
Sucre.
Sucre.
What's Sucre
No.
real name on there?
No, Sucre is not named.
Yeah,
not
we're just-
that I'm aware of. Yeah. So anyways, I hope y'all are tweeting out to Theodore Bagwell, Robert_Nepper, to
Yes.
hopefully get him on the show.
And if you have already started tweeting him, just say something in the chat. We definitely want to shout you out because again, this is a show for the super fans, and we want to make sure we're giving you, the super fan, exactly what you want.
That's right. Which is a date with Candy. Okay, so we're gonna start this off. We're gonna do one of those old like high school bidding things where they do like I'll take $5 for a date, $10 for a date, $20 for a
Okay,
date.
guys, let's move on. Let's move on.
That would be great. We'll raise money.
You're auctioning me.
Not in
Are you
not in
kidding
that
me?
way. Like a nice date.
Wow, I'm a nice girl.
Yeah, for a nice date.
You have to work for me.
Dinner and a movie. That's it.
Wow.
What's wrong with dinner and a movie?
If anybody is like, I'm priceless. Okay, you can't put a price on me. Ain't that right, MJ? You cannot put a price on a good woman.
I know that's right.
All right, just trying to have some fun on the show.
Anyways, come on. Are you gonna give us some more facts, or are we gonna do predictions?
I think we should go to predictions because my facts.
Those are great.
Anthony's like, let's go.
The fact that he got
My
You
facts
did
are...
a great job. Thank you for your predictions.
And I meant the date in a nice way. Anyways, predictions. Okay. Any predictions that you ladies want to start with? Because I've got some.
we're gonna find out more about Jacob.
Yeah.
Who he really is.
Okay, that's a prediction for
And
sure.
Bagwell, since he gonna tell who he tell? On the
Bagwell
preview.
told Keller. Oh, Bagwell told Sarah that she's
Yeah.
sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah. So I think I'm trying to see how she
Sarah,
gonna
you be
play
sleeping
it.
with the enemy. That doesn't sound like him at all now. Now I'm doing some weird southern
What
accent.
are the chances, though? Jacob and Michael.
No,
You know?
I feel like this is all part of.
Of course.
They knew.
Of
'cause-
course. Jacob was assigned to work on Sarah and to get her to fall in love with him.
Yeah,
Prediction
like,
Central right there.
It sound like
It
Prison
reminds me
Break.
of Scandal a little bit, you know?
No, I
Well,
don't.
that when they sent my boy to fall in love with her and to woo her.
Yeah,
and-
but I didn't even think about that. Like Prison Break is just his own thing. I didn't
Okay.
even.
Okay.
I didn't even compare it. So I'm trying to see how Sarah gonna play it out since she knows she got the upper hand now. Like,
Yeah.
she know Michael alive.
Yeah.
She knows she's sleeping with the enemy.
Ooh.
What you gonna do, girl?
God. Do you think their sex is any good? Probably better with Michael,
Okay.
right?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh,
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
Wow.
I
We
don't
can't
know.
talk about these
Dan,
things?
where's your head? Dan is
I
trying to
hate him.
auction people. He's talking about sexual favors. He's talking about
Sexual favors never
Yes,
happen.
he's talking about giving
Oh, wait,
kisses to our
kisses.
fans.
Kisses to
you
our
know
fans.
what? Ivan has been trying to tell us something. I think we need to listen to him. Ivan says, it's just to kind of change the subject real quick. He says, Michael talks about being a prisoner for 7 years. It's a very interesting thing to note, panel. Only 4 Ogigia, but over the 7 I hate that word, Ogigia.
Ogagia.
Ogigia.
Ogagia, yeah. The
Only
prison.
4 in
But over
Ogigia,
the
but
7 years.
over the 7 years. Okay, thank you. And Jacob is Poseidon, not just
So
an agent,
is-
but Poseidon himself.
I'm trying to figure out,
What?
is Michael working for the CIA?
Is Michael working for the CIA?
Because the conversation that him and Whip had about before they was doing some type of mission or something. So that's why I was trying to figure out, like, are they working for the CIA?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I see. I always thought that Michael was working for some like government that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got to be working for somebody even bigger than the CIA because whoever it is, they're trying to wipe him out completely.
Well,
So-
they did.
What if Michael was working for Poseidon on the low, and maybe he did something to betray Poseidon, and that's why they were trying to wipe him out completely.
Yeah. You see how quiet it just got in here when
Well,
she gave her
I don't
opinion?
think.
That was great. I like it.
I think he wiped himself out because he became this new person. What's the
Cornel Aldis.
Yeah, he became this new person, and whatever, they got the video of him killing the person to get in jail, but Poseidon put him in that jail to break Ramal out. Well, that's what I got from it.
Maybe, yeah. Ooh, Like he made a deal with the devil, and that half of that deal included getting Ramal.
And he didn't
a
want
bull-
Poseidon to know that he was
a
out of
bull
prison.
Right, right. Because he didn't want him videotaped.
Do you ladies think that Teabag and Sucre and Sarah are all going to go to Yemen, or do you think that they're all going to kind of work on their stuff from New York?
They're gonna work on it in the States.
You don't think that Sucre is going to wind up in Yemen?
Because I'm trying to figure out how.
Because they're all trying to get out, so how can they even get
Yeah,
there,
how
right?
can they
Is there
get
any
there?
flights going in right now?
I
Probably
doubt
not.
it. I doubt it.
No,
Because they said this
ISIL
the
has
last
shut the city
plane.
down.
You know, Sucre's got all these probably connections with like random plane, like he's had over the season. He's like known people that fly planes.
Like,
so,
let me call.
yeah, so maybe Sucre just knows a guy that can just like
Or
give him
maybe
a private flight over
Sino,
there.
because Sino is just so great at, all of his, he's just, Sino is just dope.
You're not mad at Sino for wanting to leave Michael?
I'm
upset.
not.
I think that Sino is going to come through in the clutch, and he's going to bring a plane, and he's going to get those guys out of there.
It's a very bold prediction. What color's the plane?
It's black.
How many?
It's Theodore Bagwell
Like his
black.
soul, like Theodore's soul.
Like his soul. Actually, his soul is
I'm
white now.
Theodore.
Girl,
His soul is white because
he
he's
did
walking
too
in the
much.
lights.
He did too much.
I think that I'm gonna
See,
team up with
Ivan
Sarah.
said Michael worked for the CIA. New panelist. Yep.
Those mm-hms are really going to be good for the audience watching this tomorrow. Oh, I know exactly what she's talking about.
My bad. He said, hold on, how I go back up? Michael worked for the CIA. Poisoning Poseidon was most likely his former handler. Poseidon was CIA. Kellerman said Poseidon was CIA. He did say that.
He did say
And
that.
he probably was Michael's handler.
But he said he was.
Yeah, he
and
was.
that is the key. He was. They no longer are, though.
Key's an interesting word to use in this episode.
So Michael might have been working for the CIA.
Aisha just said something completely funny. She said, no, it should be white like sugar, LOL. When we were talking about Teabag Soul.
You're right.
Yeah, that's funny. It should be white like sugar because, you know, he likes sugar.
All right, Aisha, I like what you're
So
saying.
what's your predictions?
Predictions.
I thought I said all mine, no?
Yeah.
Did I not?
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
What's your prediction?
I just said
She
all
said
mine.
she
You
some
said
hers
yours?
as well.
You know what, guys? What are your predictions, super fans out there? Tell us what your predictions are. We can shout you out real quick. We still have a few minutes left in the show, but you know what we do have to talk about?
The hashtag?
The hashtag.
Yeah.
What was our favorite hashtag so that they can win the opportunity to Skype into next week's show?
Type in any minute last hashtags that you want.
Last minute
Real
hashtags,
fast.
guys. Let's go.
All right.
And in the meantime, were there any hashtags that you guys liked?
I liked what was that? Dan the Creep or
What the hell?
I think you nailed it. I think that was very fitting.
How does that best sum up the show? That best sums up the after show.
I think that's
If y'all
very
vote
fitting.
2 on that one, I'm in. I mean, that's it. I mean, that is what it is. Who wrote that gets the win. They get the handle.
Yeah.
They get to talk. They get to call in next week and talk to me how creepy I've been this
Dr.
episode.
Ottoman? He said the
You know what it
break
was?
is next.
I think I went too far into Theodore Bagwell's conscience, and then I
gotta
started
come
just
back.
saying creepy stuff.
You just got to come back, man. You got to come back. You're channeling your inner teabag. Oh, Theodore Bagwell.
Yeah, I thought you were
channeling
never
it.
gonna call him Teabag again.
Never again. I was just, you know, making sure you guys were paying
Candy, you
attention.
can call me whatever you want. I'm Teabag.
Save me, please.
You're priceless, I swear. I swear you're priceless, Huckleberry.
You do this a little too well.
Well,
Hey guys, we need to get this guy
right.
in a movie or something.
All right, so let's do the hashtags here. Come on, I'm
Okay.
going Kale, killing
Creepy
Kale.
Danny.
Creepy Danny.
What else we have? Do.
Michael still the real OG
ISIL. What is this?
versus Scofield.
Versus Scofield.
Worst terrorist soldiers. I can't talk.
We're gonna have a Teabag off when Teabag comes in here, and we'll have Robert do the voice. We'll have me do the voice.
that's gonna be so
Candy,
fun.
you gotta practice.
I'm gonna practice my voice, guys. Oh, we have something. Hashtag whipping ass. LOL.
Oh, I like that one. Hi-yo! She sneezed.
Excuse me.
Okay, so let's do that. Do you like that one?
You know what? I think that hashtag whipping ass to me is the funniest.
All right.
And it's spot on.
That's your
for this
vote.
episode.
What's your vote, MJ? Make it now. We got 3 minutes.
I can go with Ivan as well, whipping ass.
All right, I'm still gonna go with Kale, kill Kellerman.
Kill-
That's-
Kale,
you know
kill
what?
Kellerman was so
That
great.
is actually pretty funny. Who
It doesn't best represent the episode. I just like humor. I think humor's
It's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But in reference, I think that Whip, he definitely saved this episode. Like the
Oh,
actions
sure.
that
Right.
he
Right.
committed, it's the reason why they were able
I'm surprised
to.
the hashtag wasn't like reunited and it feels so good because I think that one's nice
That's
too
so
for
corny.
Michael and
That's
so
so
what? It's still I made it up. I like that.
You know what? There was a really good one about Jacob too.
Jacob
must die. That was Ivan again.
How about like Jacob the jerk or Jacob the what's another Jane? Jacob the
Jacob
traitor?
is the company
2.0.
Oh, Jacob 2.0 or Jacob
That's
Company
a
2.0.
good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Because if you're a super fan, you know who the company
You know who
is.
the company
Hi-yo.
is. But I have
Hi-yo.
to say this. If we're going to give it to anybody, we have to give it to Ivan because he had 2 really, really, really good hashtags. One that included Jacob and another one that included
Whip
whipping
ass.
And then I think he did one about you too, Creepy Dan.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Ivan. All right, so Ivan's gonna be the winner. Ivan, what is his handle? Does he say it there?
Ivan
On Instagram
Soto.
or Twitter?
Yeah.
Ivan Soto.
Ivan Soto on YouTube. But Ivan, if you could just respond back to us,
With your handle. We'll handle
Absolutely.
it out right now. We'll do it. We're gonna make it happen.
let's make it happen, guys.
All right.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, I've got nothing else to say. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I say anything
My
else.
cheeks are hurting, guys.
Oh, good.
My
So you
cheeks-
laughed a little bit this
I
after
laughed
show.
a lot. I laughed a lot.
Good.
Today's show was awesome. And you know what? It was definitely a pleasure to have MJ as our new addition to the panel.
MJ, the star, Michael Jordan.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You're a great
shoot-
addition
you
to the
shoot
show.
a three-pointer?
I did.
Are you lefty?
Hey.
No, you're ready. That's already. All right,
I'm
you're
gonna
ready.
say no. I'm right hand.
You're
I
right.
don't play basketball, so did I do it wrong?
You did it great. No, you had the control of the
did a good
ball.
job.
You had
It was all
but
in the
then you had
wrist.
it's a flick, but you had to control the ball on the side. It was very nice.
Yeah, all in the wrist,
You know,
boo.
as a sophomore in high school, I sat on the bench for JV, so I know all about basketball.
Were you the water boy?
I was so close to the water, I might as well have been the water boy. Sometimes they had me hand out the water, and I was like, am I on the team, or am I the water distribution engineer?
But people on the benches, if they win a championship, you get a ring.
Yeah, give me that ring
Right.
You get a
on my
ring.
little girl hands. Boom, wherever you want.
Well, yes, guys. Well, thank you all for watching. Ivan,
Ivan doesn't have
please,
social media.
No
Yes,
Twitter,
no Twitter, no Facebook.
Well, do you have Skype? Ivan, do you have Skype? We need to get you on the show. So how about this? Send us an email. He said still miss Dominique. We miss Dominique too. But if you want to see more of Dominique,
There we go.
you can catch Dominique on Girl Boss on Tuesdays, and I'm the lead host for that, guys.
Oh, jeez.
So we are doing another after show together, Girl Boss Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right, well, my name is Daniel Lindgren. You can follow me at the Dan Lindgren on Instagram and Twitter. Also, check out Booyah Vision, BOOYAHVISION. I spelled it this time. You're up, Candy.
Hey guys, thank you again so much for tuning in. It's Miss Candy Marie, and you can find me on Instagram at Miss Candy Marie and on Twitter at Sweet Kendor TV.
And I'm MJ. You can follow me on Instagram at MJ, that media girl with a U.
Oh, I see what you did there. Hey, everyone, thank you for watching the Prison Break After Show on AfterBuzz TV.
Bye guys.
Woo-hoo!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
This was a really
Buzz you later.
good. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.